Alright, so the tank has been running for 5 days officially, going on 6, and I decided that the tank wasn't planted enough, I should say. It looks good, but it wasn't enough, so I went ahead and made an order off of Boost Plant, and I picked up some mini bulbitis baby leaf. Got 3 of those pots. Picked up some more tissue culture of some pearlweed. Also picked up some Rotala HRA to put in the background, and another pot or another tissue culture cup of some pearlweed. So we got those to go ahead and put in the tank, so we're gonna go ahead and prep everything, and then we'll start putting it in. Alright, so first we're gonna start with the pearlweed, right? Yeah. Alright, let's grab our tools. We're gonna come in. We're just gonna. There we go. Pull it out. Got our little Tupperware of water. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna split this. Right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull all this gel off. Get as much of it out as possible. We're gonna put it in some little sections. Let's do this side. You just want to make sure you get the majority of it off. Get you a little Tupperware container, put some water in it, pick at it, rinse it off, repeat. That one's all done with. And do the same thing with the other one. Pull it out. This one doesn't look like it's doing too good, so I'll try our best to bounce it back. Oops. pearlweed. We'll go ahead. Let's take out our Rotala. Oh yeah, look at that. That one's pretty good. Just go right ahead. These are a little bit more on the easy side because these are stems and not a carpeting plant, so you can see for just a little tissue culture cup of HRA, you get quite a handful of stems. So in our little 20 gallon, this is a nice full background in a good section. Alright, and there's our HRA done. And we've got our bulbitis. So I'm just going underneath of it with the tweezers, pushing it out. And with this, got the rock wool. You can see this one's coming apart pretty easy. Sometimes you don't get lucky like that. Pull it off. And there you go. That was all done. That was super easy. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Let's go underneath. Push it all up. Look at that. Spread. These are really dry, so we're just gonna put them in the water. Same thing with this last one. Just go under it, push up, spread it. Well, these were all really easy. Never had it that easy. Put some water on it, spread. Roots are real not looking too good, so we'll see. But that's our prep. Now let's get to planting. So this is what the tank's looking like now. Our bulbitis. And this one here. I'm gonna take and tuck it in there. Have another decent sized one. And take this one. tuck it straight back in there. This one we are going to take and tuck into this little spot if it'll go in. There we go. We have a smaller one that I'm gonna tuck into here. There we go. And I think we're gonna have most of the ball bitus over here. This one I'm gonna try to, let's see if I can wedge it in there. There we go. Now we're going to take our clumps of HRA. We're just going to put these guys in the back here. There we go. There we go. There we go. So my camera had died once again, and here's what we're looking like. We've got bulbitis. I did add a little bit of Anubias in there, Anubias nana right there. Then back there we've got all the Rotala. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of the pearl weed. That all I'm gonna do with it is just fill in these gaps, all in the around the rocks right here, over here, and yeah, we'll get back to it. All right, so let's go ahead and get to planting. All right, so we've got our first little bit right here. And we're just gonna I'm gonna just fill in these little gaps. You can see that first bunch we put in was about the size of this. And now look at it all growing in already. I did put CO2 on here, just a little F-zone CO2 kit, nano. No, it's not gonna go there. Okay. So we'll go ahead and tuck it back there. These ones are trying to come up. No. I'm just gonna keep going at it until it looks a little bit fuller than it is. I just kept looking at it and couldn't help the fact that it just didn't look full enough for me. Guess we'll go ahead and add one to this front patch right here. There we go. Possibly just fill in this little spot. Yep, that was my stomach if you heard that. I'm starving. There we go. Take this other little piece. Put it right there. There we go. As I'm sure most of you know, and if you don't, a lot of these plants will bounce back. The root, really nutrient-rich substrate. And we'll get some good plant growth out of them. Not in the best shape right now, but they were just delivered in freezing cold weather, so that was my fault. And but they'll come back and they'll be great. As long as you've got good lighting, good substrate. Everything will be a-okay. And that's it. That's everything. So here you can see. There we go. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? Got the bulbitis, HRA in the back. A lot fuller front in front of the rocks. A lot fuller front in front of the rocks over here. I've got the Juncus repens on the side, all in the background. All in the background over there, creating a path in the background over here. All this is gonna grow in nice and tall, especially the Juncus repens and the HRA. We do have the CO2 running on it, which is right here. Just a little F-Zone mini CO2 kit. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead, go on with my shrimp net, scoop out all the excess floating plants. At least the most we can get. And don't worry about that, it happens. The leaves will fall off when you put in new plants. Sometimes plants will even melt. But if you give them some time and you got a good substrate, good nutrient levels, even especially if you're running CO2, everything will come back. How's it going, everybody? So I just got back from picking up the Rummy Nose tetras from the fish store. And we're about to put them in a tank. Let's see how they like it. All right, so here they are right here. We got them in the bag. They were just acclimating for about 30 minutes. And me personally, I don't suggest you do this at home. But I trust my fish store's aquarium water. I've been getting fish from there for quite a while. I know their routines and everything, so I really trust it. So we got the trusty old pink scissors again. We're just gonna come over here, snip it. Get a good grab on it. Cut off the top. We're gonna let them in. Picked up 8 of them, so we should get a nice little schooling going on. Look at